What are some other big things that have happened this year? Uh, Dudley Staffing was launched.
Dudley
Dudley
Staffing
Staffing.
launched
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some planning meetings on that tomorrow and Friday
tomorrow,
for
Friday.
25.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I got Dudley Staffing up. That's kind of part of our 3-year plan was to, to get highly functional in 3 different industries. And, for us, we designate that as oil and gas, renewables, and then the staffing company was going to be kind of the third pillar to that. We've always wanted to do a staffing company. We've talked about it for years. Hell, we are a staffing company essentially. So it's a natural progression for us. So we got that stood up, made some great hires, kind of tested the market, and it's favorable for us. Got a lot of clients that want to use and could continue to use a staffing company that they're familiar with. So really excited about that. Steve mentioned we've got annual planning for 2025 starting tomorrow and Friday. So we're really going to get a plan put together for what we want to do next year with that business to help the momentum of it and help the growth of it. Got some really kind of cool things that are in the works that we really can't talk about that we're really excited about for that part of the business that we think will be a big shot on the arm for us in the energy space. So knock on wood, we can seal a deal and get some of the right people brought in and get after it next year. I think it'd be good.
Yeah, right people in the right seats for sure. And yeah, hopefully that does happen. Be awesome.
Yeah.
And also ultimately it rounds out our services if we are able to accomplish that for sure.
Yeah. Um, Big push this year, obviously, was keeping up with all the renewables activity that's going on. Also keeping up with a very active oil and gas sector. I think we can all look back, even though we're ready for the year to be over. It's just because we were so damn busy. So it was a good year looking back. There was a lot of stuff up in the air with elections and all that. And at least now we know what we're going to be dealing with. The industry, all industries know what they're going to be dealing with. And I think people are ready to move forward and optimistic about the economy and at least that, we may be trending in the right direction from an economic standpoint. So um, we haven't, we expected with the election how it turned out to slow down quite a bit in some of our renewable stuff, but frankly, we haven't. Some of the clients that are, maybe weren't as well positioned have slowed down a little bit, but like anything, the companies that do the best, have the best properties, operate the most efficiently and run a good job, they're going to be fine and they're staying busy and we're very active with them still. So excited to see that. Man, Steve and his group have done a lot of work there on the renewable space and good busy year for us. We continue to build our reputation and brand there and keep people busy and frankly just get better at operating in that space. Everybody's trying to learn and figure out the best way to do to do what we're asked to do and learn more of the things that we can do to support that business. And we've just gotten exponentially better, more highly functioning in the renewable side of the business this year. So kudos to Natalie Johns and her team and Pat Derman and Blake Thomas here in our shop and all the other managers that focus largely on renewables. They've done a great job and they built something from, nothing 4 or 5 years ago. So been really good to see that flourish.
And it's not easy work either.
God, no.
A lot of air miles this year.
Yeah. A lot of traveling. Yeah, for sure.
We have some new team members that have joined recently. Is that right?
Yep. We got Chris Big in our Dallas. He's going to work out of our Dallas group with Pat Derman and those guys there. Chris came to us. We'd known Chris, started kind of a field landman background, done a lot of work with brokerage companies and things like that, worked in-house, had a really good background. He was in a great place in his career, came to us as a contractor. We stuck him out in the mean streets of New Mexico and he survived and really just worked his way into an opportunity. So for us, that's the best case scenario when we can bring someone up through our contractor base. And Chris was one of those guys. So we would give him a good opportunity and he jumped on it. He's excited. We're excited for him as well.
Yeah.
So Chris was the most recent. I heard a lot of people here. That was
Yeah.
one of our kind of company rocks was to build out our team. We've operated for a long time with a well-established, seasoned group of people, but I think we've added people in every region of our every region of the company, and some pretty key positions to help us manage projects and manage the volume of clients that we tend to deal with, and kind of try to make sure that we give them all the attention they deserve. So, great hires this year. We still need to hire some more, so we're looking for some good people to really be able to run with the ball, and we'll get there. It's going to be a continued focus for us for next year.